I saw Robert Sean Leonard do it 25 years ago or 30 years ago, and I said I need to be a part of this, and so I've been a part of it ever since. And
Yeah.
I love the organization, what it offers. Again, by way of what I've said many times about being a part of your community, that was the entire impulse of this. Is that there was this community, this engine of Broadway that employed so many people, but was apart from the community around it in Hell's Kitchen. And so this man tried to find a way to integrate the two with this after school program of teaching playwriting to 9, 10, 11 year olds, and then having professionals come in, directors and actors to perform them. Uh, this is precisely what we're talking about. You cannot have an ego in that environment. In fact, the initial phase of each of those is that you have an interview with the child where they ask you a series of questions that they've written. It usually involves video games or sports. And then at the end of that, they go off and they write a play. And after that interview, I've been cast as a nerd probably 5 or 6 times. So you can't hold on to some sort of ego part about yourself when you know a child is. You have to dive into those parts with everything that you have. And there is a total thrill and liberation. So I would say that is actually an exercise that I have employed. I got to play this British travel agent who was a possum, was under the false impression that the hood was a destination. And so he was going to the hood, as it was called in the play, to kind of find out what the best activities were. And he gets jumped. This is a kid writing this about New York City. And the level of ingenuity that we had to employ was substantial. And it was thrilling to try to bring his idea to life. And of course, they don't edit these kids. They allow their spirit or their voice, their grammar, whatever it is, to come through, so that they can understand what it's like to have some sort of creative voice in a public space. That's the idea of it. So it's true. That has been one of my cheats through the years to hold on to my playfulness and inner child, is using the 52nd Street project to my own acting devices.